from BS and Beer Media. It's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the five.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo. Welcome in the Top of the Bleachers halftime show. Georgia and Notre Dame going at it, man. Just went to halftime. Bro, a defensive struggle until the last 30 seconds.
Hold up. Before we go any further, make sure you hit like, subscribe, follow us in the Discord. We've been talking during the ball game.
Yeah.
Jump in there and get it with us.
Yeah, there's a link in the description for the Discord. Jump in and join us and talk with us. What'd you think, man? First thoughts of the first half. I know we were talking defensive struggle earlier.
Well, if you go stat-wise, I mean, total yards, Notre Dame's got 143. Georgia's sitting at like 151. They got the same number of first downs. Time of possession's almost even. Georgia's actually had it longer with 15:40, but it's at 2 turnovers, man. Georgia's got 2 turnovers. Notre Dame's got none, and one of their turnovers was big time right before the half, led to maybe the only touchdown we'll see this ball game, the way these defenses are playing.
Yeah, I know it. They were playing lights out, tackling well all over the field. They're both teams trying to get the run game going and just slugging away at it, man. Slugging away at it.
Well, it just them big old boys up front. Georgia was moving the ball really well. I thought they were on their way for a touchdown, and then ATN ends up fumbling, and then they just gave up another fumble right there before half. That's what's costing Georgia the ball game right now is stupid penalties, which Notre Dame's had some stupid penalties too.
Yeah, I know. What the heck? But roughly kicker twice in a row.
Yeah, and I don't understand why you don't punt again right there. Like he declined the second penalty and just gave him the ball. I think I might have punted again just to see if I could pin him a little bit deeper or maybe get hit again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get another 5 yards. It's been a first down, I think.
Yeah. But you're right, Bobby. Georgia does need to settle down. The kid actually looks pretty good. This backup, he doesn't look too bad. He threw a couple balls that were right on the money.
You can tell he's playing safe though. They throwing it away a lot, which is, I mean, you got to, right? He's not taking sacks.
Well, you're not going to be able to play safe now that you've given up this touchdown right before half. I mean, you were looking at field goal ball game, like just field goals back and forth. But now you're going to have to put points on the board. So you're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive if you're Georgia. Notre Dame's playing a really sound game, just trying their best to.
I mean, Georgia's thrown it for 142 yards already.
Yeah.
And then Riley Leonard is the QB. He's the best runner for Notre Dame so far. Of course, he had that 32-yarder.
This was it's
good defense, man.
This should be a 6-3 ball game right now. This should be a 6-3 ball game.
These tackles all over the field, man. These guys.
All of them too, man.
Tackling machines, man. They are. Both teams, man. Their defense. I will say that I'm surprised at how physical Notre Dame is. You know what I mean? Like usually, I think they're showing that they should be here. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
a lot of people doubt them because they get the benefit of the doubt every year.
I don't want to sound like like too much of a negative Nancy here, but it's not hard to be physical when you only got to be physical in 3 ball games a year. Okay. When you got to be physical every ball game playing in the SEC, it's a little bit different.
I really thought Georgia would wear them down in the second half. Like I thought it'd be like 3-3, 6-3 late and get into the fourth quarter, and then they'd start to wear them down. But they cannot be able to play that way now.
You think
play from behind? Now they have to throw it.
You think Carson Beck makes that big of a difference? You think they got more points if Carson Beck's in the ball game? They
I think
probably
if
got
you went 9 for 14 for 142 yards, I think they'd be happy with that.
yeah. You might have one less turnover if Beck was in there because it was the backup QB that ended up. But I mean, that
Yeah.
Georgia front line's not holding up, man.
Yeah. I mean, Leonard's he's 10 for 15 for 60 yards. You know,
Yeah.
Georgia's defense, it's surprised that they're down. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's just a one stupid mistake. I mean, you have
ma-
over
yeah,
the red zone, and then you give up that slant. I mean, that's just
basically leading in every category almost. Bobby says you get 14 points. I don't know.
it's possible, man. It's
They've
possible.
they've kind of been a second half team anyway. Like that's what
Well,
happened with Alabama. They got down big and then couldn't come back.
well,
Almost did.
Kirby better come up with some sort of rah at halftime and some adjustments because he needs to put some points on the board now.
I agree. So what's keys to the second half? What you think, man?
If you're Georgia, don't turn the ball over anymore. Okay.
Absolutely.
And see if you can cause a turnover. If you could strip a ball or special teams being special, like they've tried to block 2 of your punts, maybe you actually get one of theirs. You also got to make them punt. You got to make them get off the field. You got to keep controlling time of possession. That's if you're Georgia. If you're Notre Dame, keep slugging away, man. You're doing what you were supposed to be doing against Georgia. You're turning turnovers into points. Just stay after it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Notre Dame, if they just keep pounding away and keep the ball away from them,
If Notre Dame
defense is
plays,
good enough to keep them
yeah,
points low.
if Notre Dame plays as good a second half as they did a first half, and they clean up some of the stupid penalties, they'll win this ball game.
Yeah, I think so too. It's looking that way right now. All right, man. Well, anything else to add on? That's kind of short.
I was noticing earlier, if Georgia does get beat, that means none of the seeded teams actually ended up winning in the first round. So that tells you that either having 3 weeks off before you play is not a good thing, or maybe those shouldn't have been the 4 top seeds.
Yeah, well, Arizona State, which almost won, and then Oregon.
So far,
Boise State.
Yeah, so far Arizona State's showed the most fight as far as almost winning or whatever. But we'll see what Georgia can do here in the second half.
Well, Notre Dame too now. They're a 7. Georgia's
that's right.
A number 2, so
that's right.
Could have another upset here.
Yeah.
Or if you want to call it that anyway.
It would be an upset. I mean, Georgia's was a seeded opponent, a conference champion, and you come in and knock out a conference champion, you're kind of proving, hey, we should have been in the seeding. They got to come up with a better way of seeding it. They can't, because everybody agrees that Boise State and Arizona State. I'm not saying that Arizona State or Boise State didn't deserve to be in the college football playoff. What I'm saying is, I don't know if they deserve to be a 1 seed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the way they seed them, they got to do it something different. They're going to change it anyway. They're going to add teams. It'll be different.
I'm telling you, let them all in, all 300 and something teams.
We'll be
planned out.
We'll be bitching about what they did next year, this time too. You know what I mean? We'll just be like, I'm
not bitching about anything this year.
No.
I've other than the fact that I would like a few more competitive ball games. A lot of these have been blowouts and stuff. I think.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of football, though. You know what I mean?
It kind of is. It kind of is. But
even the championship games for the last few years have been.
Yeah, I just want a competitive game. I think that's why I enjoyed that Arizona State Texas game so much, is because it was just first half I thought it was just going to be another butt whooping, but then here they come, made a game of it.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's jump off here. I'm gonna grab me some snacky doos and get back for the second half, and then I'll meet you here for the post game.
All right, dude. I'll be here.
All right. Let me find my buttons here. Find my buttons. Peace out, bro.
Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.